I remember when DJ Premier worked with Biggie.
Yeah.
He did 10 Crack Commandments.
Right.
Sampled your voice.
Exactly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Exactly.
You end up suing Biggie
Right.
over that.
And it wasn't me. You know what? And this is why the business is.
It wasn't you because
the business is so important that when that record came out, I have co-songwriters. Co-songwriters are saying, Chuck, we understand you, but they took part of that song in that record and they got all this money at Bad Boy, and you might be okay, but I'm not. You have to make up in your mind to tell them, if you say, listen, I don't think it's cool, let them go. We're gunslingers, we're samplers. Nah, I think they got a lot of money. We need to pay for
it wasn't about the song being about crack?
No.
Really?
No.
Because I assumed it was the St. Ides thing all over again. No? Okay.
No.
Thank you for clearing it up.
And the crazy thing about it, it's like you have co-songwriters. You got to either tell them songwriters like, when you tell them don't worry about it, they're like, okay. Give me your part.
Give me your part.
I mean, that's the story of the conflict of my life is I'm always the third party in something. And you know what? There's people in the background saying, I wrote that song with you. Bro, I don't even feel the way you wrote. That's my part of the song. When next time you look at a song and look at the writers under the song,
yeah,
bro, you want to talk about, I'm the guy that's like, let it go. I mean, same thing happened with Madonna. They took Justify My Love.
Oh,
I'm
right.
like,
they used your beat.
Huh?
They used your beat.
Yeah, I was like,
what song was that?
Justify My Love.
No, but I mean, what was the sample?
Security the First
Security the First World. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
They're like, nah.
Lenny Kravitz co-produced that.
Every time I see Lenny look at me like, I'm like, Lenny, and I still don't think Lenny gives me much words from that.
He's still mad. He's still mad at that lawsuit. Who knows?
The business behind the business, man, has always put me in the forefront. Like, yo,
it's Chuck. Chuck's the one that's doing
because I'm the face. Chuck. And then it's like, oh, lawsuit. And you know what? At the end of the 10, and look, me and Primo were on tour that year. Public Enemy hosted the Smoking Grooves in '98. So on the Smoking Grooves, right? We debuted Black Eyed Peas on their first tour.
Mm-hmm.
Then Busta Rhymes and Flip Mode Squad. Wyclef Jean brought out, his whole, circus, but he brought out Cannabis was rapping against a lion on that tour.
Yeah,
right?
I heard about that, yeah.
Right, exactly. That was the most incredible thing ever in hip hop. And Gangstar had the Gangstar Foundation. They brought MOP, Bumpy Knuckles, Freddie Fox,
Yeah.
And every day I look at Primo, he look at me, he say, yo, what's up with that? I said, what, Lord? He wanted to notify me.
Right, because Biggie was dead by that point.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think I remember
how stupid is that? So I'm like, yo, man, but I'm not going to stop a person behind the scene who also wrote on that record and said, yeah, man, that company's throwing money at the camera, bro. And I want some money. They got it like that. So it was not even, they didn't even know Premier did it. They're looking at Bad Boy. And you know what? At the end of the day, it ended up being a BMG, Sony BMG polygram conversation, right? It was like, I think it was $12,000 in the settlement.
That's it?
That's it.
All that.
So I'm like looking and I'm like, dude, I got burnt up in this shit publicly
for $12,000. Your cut of that is what? Maybe $3,000?
And the conversation was BMG and Sony.
Yeah.
Or the BMG and Polygram.
Yeah.
But Chuck D is like, yo, you sued Biggie's estate. I mean, to this day, I think I saw Faith Evans on a plane, and I'm sure I don't know what she knows. I'm like, so listen, bro, yeah. I'm always the guy that's going to take the hit. And and you know what? I take the hit almost, but you know what? Even if it's some discrepancy going on, I said, those that know, don't tell, and those that tell, don't know. So that's what that is. And,
because
it's always, let me tell you, there's always something like that going on behind the scenes in business.
Well, right. I mean, even just recently when I interviewed Flav, he was suing not Public Enemy, but the company, the structure of it. And you were like, I
was proud of him. I wasn't so proud of his people because I think his people are a little immature and that became an issue with him and his people. I'm like, but I was proud of the fact that Flavor was proactive. Shows me that you want to do this.